Okay, I'm back with one more game of Call of Duty Ghosts. Again, hoping somebody from the developer team of Ghosts sees this, Activision, somebody, and they bring us back Ghosts. I love this game. I still love this game. I really hope they get back Ghosts Part 2 because I recently played the campaign and again, actually, I've played Ghosts before on PS3. I got it on PS4, played the campaign again. The thing is, the main villain in Ghosts, Call of Duty Ghosts, that is Rourke, is still alive. At the end, he does not die. So the developers had Ghost 2 in mind, but they never came out with Ghost because, I don't know, Ghost received a lot of negative publicity, it seems. I I don't know why, because if you ask me personally, I have come across a lot of people who love Ghost. In fact, uh, every time I broadcast a gameplay, I get people who say that they love Ghost. But I don't know. If you check YouTube, there are a lot of videos which actually criticize Ghost. They talk about the satcoms. They talk about the bad spawns. They talk about, yeah, of course, the campaign was small, but then most of the Call of Duty campaigns are small, so yeah, the developers can work on that. But otherwise, if you ask me personally, my personal opinion about Call of Duty Ghosts, I love the game. I've played multiplayer, don't play it too much because I usually face lag because I don't know, maybe I connect to the US servers. I'm based in India, so because of the distance, if you face lag, it's difficult to play. So it's nothing to do with the game per se. It's probably because of the servers. There are no servers close to India, and I happen to connect usually to servers that are far away from me. And there have been days when I have faced no lag, and when you face no lag, it is awesome. You can just go about killing people in the whole map. Of course, you die too, but then you can kill a lot of people if you're not facing lag. So even the average players do good, but then most of the times it's because of lag. Nothing. I cannot blame the game for that. So I ended up playing squads a lot on PS3. Unfortunately, when I play squads on PS4, nowadays hardly anybody plays squads, or for that matter, Safeguard. Multiplayer, yes, there are still lobbies, there are still people who play multiplayer Call of Duty Ghost, but very. I mean, I have never come across a lobby where people are playing squads on PS4. PS3, yes. Every now and then I do come across people playing squads, but on PS4, no. So I hope that they come out with Ghost 2 and they include squads and Safeguard and a bigger and a better campaign in Call of Duty Ghost Part 2. I love Ghost because mainly, I mean, if you have only multiplayer, to rank up it becomes very difficult. On PS4, I've realized that a lot of people use modded controllers. So if you are pitted against these guys who are using modded controllers, example would be, or of course there are controllers that help you play instead of a normal PS4 controller. You can connect your keyboard and mouse and play. So if you are pitted against these players, it becomes a bit difficult to rank up because they can kill you very easily. I've checked, if you check the mods that come with all these controllers, all these USB devices, man, imagine a gun which is semi-automatic gun. That gun has become an automatic gun, and most of the semi-automatic guns have better range and better accuracy, and because of that, more damage. Suddenly, these guns have become instead of semi-automatic, these guns have become automatic gun, and people are running around with these semi-automatic guns, but because of their mods, they've become automatic guns, and they can do a hell lot of damage to you if you're using a normal controller and a normal gun. So to rank up in multiplayer, it becomes a bit tough, but in Ghost you had the choice. You can either rank up by playing multiplayer, or you can simply play Ghost squads against recruit bots or regular bots and rank up that way. You can unlock any perk that you want, any weapon that you want, and of course prestige that way. So at least as far as the perks are concerned, you can get all the perks, you can get all the weapons that you want, and then it's of course it is a lot. I mean, a lot is based on the skill that you've got, how good you are at shooting and aiming, and how fast you are. But again, if you're very good with a controller and you're pitted against an average player who uses a keyboard and a mouse, he will be much faster and much accurate because of the keyboard and the mouse. So of course it becomes a bit tougher, but then at least there is another way to get all the perks. The way they have laid out the perk system, I feel that is very simple. Everything is there in front of you. You can choose what you want. It's not like you get one and you don't get the other one. You can choose whatever you want. Of course, you have to give up some things, but it's not that you have. If you're taking a sprint, for example, marathon, you cannot take another perk like focus. Or if you're taking focus, you cannot get marathon. If you're taking quick reload, you cannot get focus. Or if you're taking focus, you cannot get those things. In Ghost, it was a pretty simplified perk system, which is what I like about Ghost. It was a very simple game. When I say I won't say simple game, I would say the perk system was pretty simple. And a lot of people complained about the SATCOMs. I feel SATCOM is a better idea if you compare it to a UAV. I mean, in multiplayer, imagine you are looking up with your rocket launcher to shoot down a UAV. I mean, I have never seen anybody do that in multiplayer. I have seen bots do that, and because of them, they get shot. Most of the times I've seen, for example, best example would be Call of Duty World War II. The minute there is a UAV in the air, most of the bots will stand wherever they have spawned and they'll try to shoot down the UAV. And if one of the players reaches that spot, he can kill all these bots without any problems because they're not looking at you. But in multiplayer, if you have a UAV, nobody bothers about the UAV, and nobody like stands in the middle of the map to shoot it down. Nobody does that. Wherein, in case if you have a SATCOM which is placed on the ground, at least you can run around. If you're running around, you come across SATCOM, you can destroy the SATCOM without losing focus on the game. So I feel SATCOMs are better compared to UAVs. But then a lot of people complain about that, and they in the rest of the games, rest of the Call of Duty games that came out after Ghost, they never had the SATCOM concept. They came out with the UAV thing. But if you ask me, I'm okay with the SATCOM. I feel SATCOMs are better than UAVs. And the dog, I love the dog. I mean, so many times because of the dog, even if the dog doesn't take down the enemy, at least it gives you kind of an indication that there is an enemy close by, take care. And that helps a lot. So I really, really hope they get back Call of Duty Ghost Part 2. And with that, they include the campaign, a bigger and a better campaign. And they also include squads and safeguard. The extinction part of the game was also very good. Believe me, amongst all the Call of Duty games that have the zombie part, I have never tried the zombie part because for some goddamn reason, I did not like it. I tried it with a friend of mine. We found it to be a bit complicated. You have to like purchase guns and purchase ammo and go here and go there, and I don't know. Found it a bit confusing. Whereas Extinction is full on chaotic, and the core of the game, the shooting part, it sticks to that. I mean, all you've got to do is just shoot. So and of course it was different than the zombie thing. Zombies have become too common with Call of Duty games, and Extinction was something different. Other than the zombie thing, it was something different, and I personally loved it. But it never came back with any of the other Call of Duty games. So let's hope they get extinction back, the campaign back, squads back, safeguard back. And now that I've spoken about all these, let me also talk about the bots in Ghost. Amazing bots. The programming that they have done is very good. Even if you're playing with the recruit bots, the low level bots, you cannot just take them for granted and just go around shooting those bots. They are not that easy. I mean, you have to be on your toes, you have to be very alert. They try to flank you, they don't always come right in front of you to kill you. If there are, for example, if there is a group of 3 bots running towards you, you shoot the first person, the bot at the back will not run towards you, but he'll try to run away from you and try to flank you. That's the best part that I like about the programming that they've done with the bots. And there are many instances like that. For example, yes, if they can hear you, if they can hear footsteps, they come to check it out also. So, and of course they can do some improvements. Best example would be, I've seen when I'm playing search and rescue with bots, there is I usually pick up the Stonehaven map, and a lot of times I've noticed there is a tag, enemy tag lying at the entrance, and there is a bot inside the castle. But for some reason, give me a minute guys, I'll be back. Chichiya. Alright, I had to attend a phone call, sorry about that. Okay, So yeah, I was talking about the bots. So a lot of improvements they can do when it comes to the bot programming. If they don't want to do improvements, I hope they bring back the same bots that they have in Ghost to Call of Duty Ghost Part 2. Alright, 15 minutes of talking and wasting time. Let's play with bots, recruit bots. I can play this game any time of the day. Every time my friend he comes home, this is what we play. Multiplayer with bots. Search and rescue, search and destroy, domination. Two of us in one team, plus one veteran bot and 15 recruit bots. Half an hour game. After the end of the game, it feels as if it just took maybe 15 minutes or maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes to finish the game. It just goes on that fast.
Score by reaching the enemy portal.
Away. And of course, the way these characters look, they're big, they're not small. I mean, some of the other games I see, the bots look as if they're tiny specks on the TV screen. Not in case of Ghost though.
Squad scored. We're in the lead.
Okay,
Enemy team scored.
they scored too. Right.
We've infiltrated the enemy position. Keep pushing forward.
That you. I saw one going that side.
IMS ready for deployment. Hostile infiltrated.
Oh.
Defend our position.
The two guys there.
Ghost squad scored. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Team member made it through.
Can't hear people. Okay, this is my team.
Team member infiltrated. Sentry gun ready for deployment.
Poor thing. He got a SATCOM and I destroyed it
Team
instantly.
member made it through. Hostile infiltrated. Ghost squad scored.
Alright.
Juggernaut ready for delivery.
Why?
Hostile infiltrated. Defend our position.
What do you mean by why? Hey, I like the game, dude. I don't know. I know Ghost has received a lot of criticisms, but if you ask me, it's a very good game. I recently played the campaign, and to my surprise, Rourke did not die in the campaign. At the end, he was alive. So that probably the developers wanted to come out with Ghost 2, and maybe because of the criticisms that they received, the game received, they did not. Oh no, man! This is the one that had, you have the concept of squads, you have the concept of safeguard, and extinction, which is something different compared to your normal zombie thing that comes with Call of Duty Ghost. The squad part is not there in any of the Call of Duty games. It's a very good way to rank up. If you ask me, it's a very good way to rank up, because on PS4, if you play multiplayer, it's some task. You have to play against people who are using modded controllers, people are using a keyboard and a mouse, and imagine you have to rank up fighting these guys. The task becomes humongous, difficult. Do I keep this?
infiltrated the enemy position. We're in the lead. IMS ready for deployment.
So at least because of squads, that's what I feel. Because of squads, you can rank up. Playing against bots, it takes time. I agree. I have played this game for hours on PS3. I have played multiplayer. I usually play Strike Zone 24/7 because it's a small map and you get people in that lobby.
Team member infiltrated. We're winning this fight.
Somebody.
Soldier, your sentry gun is ready.
And yeah, I cannot forget the programming that they've done with the bots, the bot programming, the AI is very good compared to the other Call of Duty games. The bot programming is very good. I mean, I know a friend of mine, when he was here, we tried playing Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 with recruit bots. 3 or 4 bots running towards us. We were like a little bit to the side, not in their way.
We've infiltrated the enemy position. Keep pushing forward.
We started shooting and they never shot back. They just kept running.
Good job. Report to command for debrief.
He says this is the worst of the worst. I don't know why. I mean, I feel it's a conspiracy. There were people out there who wanted to malign this particular game. Something had happened in Activision during that time. The team that made Ghost, there was a new team, the old team left, something like that. I don't remember the whole story behind it, but there's a video on YouTube which talks about this. And probably, again, it's a conspiracy theory. My theory may not be true at all. Probably there was a propaganda going on to malign Ghost. I don't know. But if you ask me, it's a very good game.
Time to work, Ghost Squad.
But I like his question. Like I said, I mean, it's the first time someone has actually come, saw my broadcast and told me that Ghost is the worst of the worst. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die.
IMS ready for deployment. Kill confirmed.
There's somebody here who picked up all those tags.
Sentry gun ready for deployment.
There's one more. Oh, you can. Thank you.
Care package ready for direction. Mark the DZ.
See what he's doing.
Juggernaut ready for delivery.
Oh, this is what happens. This is the thing that I like about the programming that they have done with the Ghost bots. You have to be on your toes. You cannot just take them for granted.
Friendly has Juggernaut armor.
Okay. Just saved my teammates' life. Now they'll come to get me.
Down inbound.
Sorry, dude. Oh, I don't have a second gun. Okay.
Your sentry gun is gone. IMS ready for deployment.
Sorry, chap. I think I saw someone there.
Soldier, your
Yep,
sentry
I was
gun is
right.
ready.
So, okay, he just ran away. It's a good thing because it's too far.
Juggernaut ready
I
for
saw
delivery.
you. Nice. You had to keep this. Sorry.
IMS at your disposal. Ghost Squad has Juggernaut.
Oops, it's gonna fall on his head. That was close. In a way, this too kind of makes sense. The Juggernaut going to pick up the Juggernaut package.
Sentry gun ready for deployment.
So that way, the enemy team will not be able to pick up the
Care package waiting for your mark.
Okay, one more. If, like me, I just want to pass time and have fun at the same time. For me, this is awesome. Playing multiplayer
Juggernaut ready for
can
delivery.
become. What happened? Okay, the dog is there. Okay, see, this part of the program. They can improve this. Now nobody's gonna go to pick up that dog. They can easily pick it up. It's not that
Your
it's
sentry gun is gone.
not reachable or anything. They can pick up that
Friendly
dog,
has
but
Juggernaut armor.
probably still not going to pick it up. In accidentally fell there. Anyways, oh,
Mission accomplished. Good day's work.
there's a lot that they can improve, yes, when it comes to the bot programming, when it comes to multiplayer spawns. A lot of people complain about that. Satcoms, I'm okay with Satcoms, to be honest. I feel that is much better. That's something to do than having UAVs. Nobody's going to spend time looking up in the air and using a rocket launcher to bring down a UAV. And UAV does make a difference, because if you have too many UAVs on the map, even 2 UAVs on the map, you get to know the enemy team's location. At least, let's say if 2 of them, 3 of them are using the blind eye perk, you get to know the other 4 locations, which does help. Knowing exactly where your enemy is does help in warfare, and this is a mini warfare.
Team deathmatch.
So even if you use UAVs wisely, it does help. And UAVs in the air, nobody's gonna spend time
Time to work, Ghost Squad.
look up in the air, stand in the middle of the map, and that's what I've seen when it comes to the bots in Call of Duty World War II. The minute they see there is a UAV in the air, most of them will just stand in the middle of the map, bring out their rocket launchers and try to shoot it down.
Enemies moving through the atrium!
Just imagine doing that in multiplayer. Will you do that?
Lost the lead.
Okay, no
IMS at your
problem.
disposal. Soldier, your sentry gun is ready.
See what he did there? You see what this guy did? You can't take them for granted. Ah, what is? Somebody here, I think. Okay, he got shot. Okay, he's dead. Oops.
IMS ready for deployment.
What do you feel? I mean, what is your opinion about Ghost? If you ask me, I like it.
They destroyed your IMS.
Oh, they destroyed my IMS. Very good. Okay, maybe he doesn't have any opinion.
Your sentry gun is ready for deployment. Care package ready for delivery.
Oh, okay. I thought there was something wrong with the button, the circle button. It is going up and down, okay. Why do you think you are
Delivery.
Enemies moving through the atrium!
people here?
IMS at your disposal. We're winning this fight.
Excuse me. It becomes a bit easy to kill recruit boss because
Your sentry gun is ready.
they don't aim down sight. They always hit fire.
Friendly has juggernaut
Whereas the
armor.
regular bots are very accurate and they don't hit fire. They aim down sight.
Care package ready for direction. Mark the DZ.
Okay, what's here? Oh, I need to pick up. They're such smart guys.
Your sentry gun
They
is ready
picked
for
up.
deployment. Juggernaut ready for delivery.
They picked up the
Friendly
chem strike first.
incoming.
Reloading!
Where? Okay, the whole bar is gone. The boss picked up the. They always pick up the most strongest of the kill streaks. Ah.
Friendly has juggernaut armor.
Almost complete. Hello. He must have said the same thing. Hello. Oh. And he's dead.
Nice work, Ghosts. Well done.
Okay. So, judging by his comment, I don't think we're gonna get those two back. But anyways. This is the first time someone has actually told me in my broadcast that this is the worst of the worst. Otherwise, I have come across guys who've actually told me people still play Ghost. I said, and I say yes, I do. The campaign was not that bad either. I mean, personally, I feel it was too small. But nowadays, I don't know, Call of Duty campaigns are small. Most of the Call of Duty campaigns are not that big, except for the guns that were on. But the thing is,
Cracked.
it goes, you know, you just rip through the whole game. It's a shooting game, so you just have to like run, shoot, run, shoot, run, shoot.
Once you get a kill, keep killing to stay cranked.
Okay. So probably that's why you feel that it's a small game, but maybe it's not a small game. Got you. Okay, there's somebody here.
IMS at your disposal.
You see what he did? Most of the time,
Your sentry
I
gun
die
is ready.
because of that. Most of the times.
Changing map!
Oh, that's my guy. I had to, there were two people there. Okay, somebody killed me. Ah! They can actually hear your footsteps and they react.
Right. IMS ready for
I
deployment.
saw you.
We're winning this fight.
I saw you.
Brainiac ready for delivery. Care package ready for
Right.
delivery.
You want me to go?
IMS ready for deployment.
Okay.
Ghost Squad has Juggernaut Maniac.
Little hide there.
Detonation in 5.
Ah!
Your sentry gun is ready for deployment.
Somebody's got a dog. Ah, man.
Crank.
Sorry. Where is the dog? I don't see the dog. Let's keep it here.
Your sentry gun is gone.
That's where he's dead.
Good job. Report to command for debrief.
Alright, that's it from me. Like I said, I'll keep on posting videos, hoping that someday I'll get back Call of Duty Ghost 2. If not, at least they get back squads and safeguard and maybe extinction and definitely the campaign in the next Call of Duty game. Alright, thank you guys. Thank you for your opinions. Thank you for watching the broadcast. You guys take care. Have fun. Bye bye.